YouTube, what is going on, y'all? All right, man, little double upload vibes today. They just recently released some of the changes they're making here in season 2, so I wanted to go over it, man. I've already went over it, but let's go over it again because these are fire changes. We got some changes to the UI, which this UI is something else, let me tell you. A number of UI/UX updates are coming to season 2 to improve overall flow of in-game menus. These updates include improved navigation and organization of camo menu, more polished social tabs, including improved channel swapping and player muting. New My Bundle screen. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Whoever's in charge of this is something we should talk about. This ain't important by any means. This isn't important to the gameplay or like this update at all. But let's be honest here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be very honest. This whole My Bundles thing. I'll try to be as friendly as I can by saying this. Ain't nobody buying your bundles, bro. They suck. Let's be honest. The bundles you are selling right now in the store are horrendous, bro. They look exactly like the stock gun. Nobody's buying that. You don't need to do no updates to the My Bundle screen because ain't nobody buying them bitches, bro. Let's be honest. Whoever's in charge of making the bundles on this Infinity War team, get them out. Trash. I'll be honest. I'm just keeping it real. And I'm not trying to be mean. I mean, I sounded pretty mean and that was mean. But I'ma just, bro, we went from the bundles we were getting in Vanguard. I was running around Rebirth and Fortune's Keep as a flaming skeleton, bro. Looking cold as hell. And now you're just reselling bot skins, but this one's red. Fuck out of here, bro. You're trying to scam. I ain't buy shit from that motherfucking store. All right. That's enough of that rant. All right, let's go down to weapon balance. Here we go. They don't say anything specific, but weapon balance is something we are always analyzing, and we'll be balancing weapons for season 2, just like any other season or mid-season update. Details on weapon balancing can be found in the upcoded season 2 patch notes. We're excited to discuss some changes to armor below that will make for more consistent engagement. Okay, so they kind of just brushed over the weapon balance, but bro, let's be honest. All right, we're gonna keep it a buck again, bro. If that RPK. Them damn Akimbo X13s and the Fennec ain't nerfed to the ground, I don't give a fuck about your weapon balance, bro. Don't nobody want to use the RPK no more. Don't nobody want to see them damn pistols no more. And don't nobody want to use the Fennec no more. Get them out. And my fear is they're gonna nerf the RPK, right? But I don't think they're gonna nerf the LMGs as a whole. So all the ARs are still gonna suck. So it's just going to be, I think the RAL is probably going to be the next one in line. We're all going to be running around with that RAL, running even slower. And if you're not, you're going to get beamed from, you know what I'm saying? I'm afraid of that. But we'll see. They haven't detailed it any further, so we'll see. All right, here we go. Battle Royale changes, baby. The Gulag. 1v1 Gulag will return. Oh, the 2v2 shit, dumb as hell. Let's be honest. Keep it a buck. It was dumb as hell. Dumb as hell. 1v1 Gulag will be returning with the launch of Season 2. With this change, players will see the return of the original Warzone overtime mechanic, the domination-style flag control point in place of the Jailer. Again, Jailer. Dumb as hell. This should have never been a thing, right? We played 2 months on Al Mazrah with this stupid-ass Gulag. Should have never been a thing. Nobody ever complained about the Gulag. It was dumb. Dumb. But we're back, baby. Turn me up. In order to bring this change online sooner, we have edited the existing Season 1 Gulag for a better 1v1 combat, but are actively working on a dedicated 1v1 map for future seasons. So that's fire. We're going to get a new Gulag soon. Probably Season 3, maybe. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Also made some logistical changes to the Gulag experience. Ground loot has been revisited, as well as the loadouts that players will spawn with. There should not be ground loot in the Gulag. That is dumb, stupid, dumb, stinky. You both spawn with the same gun. You have the overtime flag in the middle. You fight it out, then you respawn. There's no looting in the Gulag. Get it out. They did the pool to include assault rifles, submachine guns, and light machine guns as primary weapons as the circles progress. Shotguns have been removed from the rotation, while handguns... Boom, 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 boom. For those leaving the arena victorious, the Gulag will grant a larger cash reward to players. This change to cash will allow redeploying players to get back on their feet a bit faster. That's cool. Alongside increased victory cash awards mentioned in the previous section, the Gulag will now spawn cash on the ground to encourage players to reward players willing to prowl the arena. Again, get it out. Get it out. The only thing the gulag is there for is to give the better player a second chance, bruh. We ain't trying to loot in the gulag, bruh. Get it out. In addition to the cash changes to the gulag outlined above, we are balancing the battle royale economy with a slight reduction to cash rewards for completing what? Additionally, we are increasing the lowest value of cash piles from the ground loot to 800, and from cash registers to 500. Okay, I skimmed over this. The first time I read that, I didn't see the actual numbers. So 800 is going to be the minimum on the ground, and cash registers minimum will have 500. Damn. You're going to get dummy money from the cash registers. Don't the cash registers have like 5 slots that you get the money from? So you about to get 2,500 from... That's crazy. In addition to this, cash can be acquired via ground loot, containers, and white stronghold supply boxes throughout Al-Mazrah, but it can no longer be found in basic and legendary supply boxes. Wait, what? And it can be acquired ground loot, containers. What's a container? And white. Okay, and then they can't be found in basic. So really, there's no reason to open supply boxes. This redistribution, what is a container? This redistribution should make for quicker, more consistent gameplay in pursuit of resources. Okay, that is fire though. That is fire. There's definitely not enough cash on the ground. Loot and inventory. As announced last week, we're shifting away from windows/menus to floating loot that will now drop out of all containers in the world, similar to loot from supply boxes. This change is intended to improve the pace of gameplay by minimizing time spent navigating the UI and getting players back in the action faster. We were excited to see the new backpack system give players the agency to customize their inventory for a desired playstyle or role within the squad. In our continued effort to balance engagements, medium/large backpacks will no longer be available, and eliminated players will drop loot onto the ground rather than loot-filled backpacks. Every player will have the same backpack throughout the entire game, which subsequently reduce the impact of stacking medical supplies, equipment, and kill streaks. Okay, now, saying that this is fire. So that means we're going back to just one self-res, I think. All right, here we go. Loadouts. Loadouts have always been a core part of Warzone's Battle Royale. Yeah, no shit, but you guys try to get rid of them, bro. Morons. And something we pay close attention to. The changes players have seen with the launch of Warzone 2 and since then have ultimately been in pursuit of the most fulfilling experience for the individual and the team, all while keeping these things challenging. What the fuck did I just read? I didn't comprehend anything I just read. I'm so mad at myself. As such, we're making further changes to how players acquire part of or entirely of their loadouts. Damn, I was doing so good reading, and I just think, I'm pretty sure I'm dyslexic now. Season 2 will introduce customizable perk packages. Yes, sir. However, listen, this feature will launch with a slightly reduced pool of available perks. So, I think that means Bird's Eye is going to go. Because I really don't think they want to give players Fast Hands and Bird's Eye. Ladies and gentlemen, if I had Fast Hands and Bird's Eye, it'd be over. You understand me? So I definitely think Bird's Eye is going to go. I want Ghost to go. I wouldn't be mad if Bird's Eye and Ghost are both out, right? I'd be fine with that. They better not get rid of High Alert, and they better not get rid of Fast Hands. You know what I'm saying? This feature will, which we may slowly reintroduce over time. So they're gonna vault some of the perks, it sounds like, but then they might throw them back in later after they kind of get like some data on what's being used, I'm guessing. Which does make sense. As much as I love Bird's Eye because it's completely broken, it does make sense. It is broken. It shouldn't be as powerful as it is. And then pairing that with like Fast Hands and stuff. Fast Hands, I'd go in a perfect world, I would go, let's see. I'd go Bomb Squad, Double Time, Fast Hands, Bird's Eye. You kidding me? I'd be unkillable. This will continue to be available at buy stations, but now at a more affordable price point so that players can pursue victory with their most desired weapons. So this is kind of crazy because I feel like 2,500, even with the economy now in Warzone, is pretty cheap. But now they're increasing the economy and further reducing the cost of your primary weapons. I think that's kind of crazy. But we'll see. It might be fire. But I do think that's kind of excessive. I think 2,500 is pretty good. We also remain happy with the introduction of loadout drop markers. The introduction of... listen to how wild that sounds, bro. We played Warzone 1 with loadouts for pretty much the entire time, except that one time in Caldera. You remember in the very beginning of Caldera? This is... Okay, let me rant for a minute. This is what makes me so mad about what has been happening with Warzone. Everything that has happened could have been avoided. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of Caldera, which was a mess in and of itself, which they should have learned from. But at the beginning of the Caldera, do you remember they locked the loadout drop from us until like the end of the first circle, or like the beginning of when the first circle closes, or something like that. They had locked it from us, and we had to, and everybody hated it. Everybody was bitching about it. Do you remember that? Bro, that we were so mad as a community that we couldn't get our loadouts. And then what did they do in this shit? They went into, they dropped El Mazra with this stupid ass stronghold shit and your ability to buy your guns but not get a loadout drop. And now they're talking about, we also remain happy with the introduction of loadout drop markers. Bro, we've already been down this road. All right, there's my rant. Though we have taken a careful look at the price point, the price of loadout drop markers has been slightly reduced so that respective squad sizes can acquire their full loadouts at a faster pace. In addition, on extremely rare occasions, players may find one while looting through Almat. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now put lootable perks in there, and now we're having fun. We're having fun again, ladies and gentlemen. All right, on to the next, baby. Additional changes. We got 3-play vests. This one made me so happy, y'all. Y'all have no idea. We are continuously evaluating the pace of combat engagements and have decided to make a change. All players will now start with a 3-play vest. A whole new world. But no, let me rant again, because this goes back to what I was saying, bro. This is a change nobody fucking asked for. You get what I'm saying? You just changed this shit for the sake of changing it and made the game 10 times worth by doing so. And now you're bringing it back, talking about we decided to make this change. No, we decided to make this change, bruh. We taking over, bruh. All players will now start with a 3-play vest. Varying sizes of vests will no longer exist in Battle Royale loot. Thank the heavens. That RNG is bullshit. Okay, movement. We made an important tweak to movement that should yield better outcomes for players in combat. Starting with Season 2, players will be able to bust through doors while plating the way they would if they were sprinting. This change includes a slight increase to movement while plating to enable players to get cover faster in moments of need. Okay, so does this mean we can run and plate? Because they said a slight increase, which means I think a lot of times I think they're getting a misconstrued feedback from us when we say we want to sprint and plate. You know what I'm saying? I think they think we mean tac sprint. You know what I'm saying? Because they have the walk, the run, and the tac sprint. You know what I mean? So I think that's what they think, and that's why they're so hesitant to do it. When we don't mean that, bruh. We ain't trying to tac sprint. Just let us run. So I hope that's what they're doing. I hope the slight increase means we get to run and plate, because that's gonna be fire. Because these two things right here have drastically worsened the experience for me personally. These are the two biggest things that I cannot stand about Warzone 2. These make it almost unplayable. Like, it is not enjoyable to play the game with these two things being how they are right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super happy that these are changing. All right, buy stations. In order to make buy stations and their goods easier to access, we've revamped our approach. Spawn locations have been added / adjusted. Spawns will be static across the map, and loadout drop markers have unlimited stock at all stations. As always, we will continue to monitor the global balance of our economy and available resources as we move forward. Okay, so this is fire. I don't like how like, bro, they added like different buy stations and made them kind of random, and now there'll be times where there's a buy station literally 10 feet from each other. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then there's all the other periods throughout the map where there's no buy stations within 500 meters. So it's like right now it's so ass. It's like they're so random. They're random to a fault. So I do like the static buy stations. I just hope there's enough of them. You know what I'm saying? I just hope they make enough of them. Added and adjusted. Spawns will be... So I have hope. I have hope. And loadout drops will have an unlimited stock. That's good. That's very good. One other thing I would personally like with buy stations is to have the static a static inventory as well. So like, bro, sometimes there'd be like a heartbeat sensor, a security camera, a Molotov. Bro, ain't nobody buying that. Ain't nobody about to go, oh, I need to buy a security camera from the buy station. Bro, nobody's buying that, bro. Give us, they don't need the 3-plate vest anymore. So, bro, plates, a mortar strike, precision, UAV, munitions, a munition box, an armor box, and a loadout. There was that, again, Warzone 1, they changed the whole buy station system for no reason. Nobody ever cried about it. Nobody ever was mad about what was in the buy station. They just changed it to change it. And now they're reverting it. So it's kind of silly to me. I'm not gonna lie. Strongholds provide an alternative gameplay experience with high payoff. No. Alternative dog shit gameplay experience. Bots don't belong in BR. Keep them in DMZ. Strongholds provide an alternative gameplay experience with high payoff for those willing to tackle the objective and for others interested in robbing players of their rewards. We are committed to providing a balanced engagement for players who choose to enter Strongholds. Season 2 will bring changes to the rewards players receive from Strongholds and Black Site completion, as well as additional adjustments to AI combatant damage. Okay, this I would like more info on. The AI should not be able to kill you. I'll just be honest. If you want the AI in the game for whatever fucking reason, they should not be lethal. They should just be there to, I don't know, give away your position, annoy you at the most, bro. Like the ones on Fortune's Keep, bro. The ones on Fortune's Keep, like you had to be terrible at the game to get killed by one of those. You know what I'm saying? Some of these bots, especially in that one there's a stronghold like by some water, or no, a black site by some water where it's, I think it's like glitched or something, and all those bots are just on steroids, bro. It's so dumb, bro. It's so dumb. Just get rid of them. So the very last thing they said, man, these are some of the changes coming in Season 2, and we have plenty of new content to share ahead of launch. Expect more information on the brand new small map coming to Warzone 2 next week. Wait, what? Including the return of Resurgence. Brand new small map coming to Warzone 2 next week, including the return. I don't like the way they're wording this. Brand new small map coming to Warzone 2 next week. And then a hyphen. Including the return of Resurgence. So does that mean this map isn't primarily for Resurgence? And so... Okay, I'm scared now. Because I was mad excited for Resurgence, but now I'm kind of scared. I don't like the way they're wording this. The full Season 2 announcement blog will be released on February 8th. Okay, so that's where like... So February 8th, we're going to get like full patch notes. Like literally everything that they're changing is going to be detailed in that. So I look forward to that. Yeah, man, they outlined a lot of big changes that they're making. But I do want to say this, right? I say big changes. But are they big changes? Okay, hear me out, right? It's like, and I'm going to sound kind of unappreciative and ungrateful by saying this, but I think it's true, right? All of these big changes we're making right now is just reverting the dog shit changes they made into Warzone 2. Because, like, bro, all of this stuff, as I kind of ranted about earlier, bro, nobody ever asked for it, right? They just changed it to change it, not listening to the community at all. And now that they've lost 70% of their player base or whatever it is, now they want to change it, talking about we appreciate your feedback. This corny as hell, bro. Because you didn't care when you launched Warzone 2. You had all them creators go and showcase Warzone 2 at Call of Duty Nest, and everybody was saying, yo, this thing is ass, this thing is dog shit, yo, this looks terrible. And what'd you do? Not a damn thing. So we're talking about, oh, I'm excited for these big changes, but they're not big changes. Like these are all things that should have never been changed from Warzone 1, in my opinion. So I mean, I am excited, right? Because I think it's going to be it's going to make the game a lot better, a lot more fun for everybody. But on the other hand, it's like, bro, we never needed to go this far down this road, bro. It's been out for what, like 2-3 months now? We're going into Season 2, and the game is just terrible? And for what? You should have learned from Caldera. The launch of Caldera should have taught you so much, and it didn't. But yeah, man, I am excited. Hopefully, I don't like, again, I don't like the way they're wording this. This has me a little apprehensive about what they're doing with Resurgence, because the way they worded this is weird. But hopefully they just made it weird wording, and I don't know. Well, it remains to be seen. I am excited. I'm definitely excited to get into Resurgence. I'm excited for all these W changes. But yeah, man, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know what else you guys want changed in Warzone 2. Also go down in the comments, tell me, are these W changes or L changes? I don't know. And when the full patch notes release on February 8th or whatever it said, we'll probably do another deeper dive into it to see like all the weapon balances, all the new weapons that are gonna come out. We'll see all that. It should be fire, man. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you in the next one.